Yo, what is up? And I am ready, and welcome back to a Cyberse deck profile. Like the last Cyberse deck profile I made was the budget, say, starter deck build, but this one is more of a somewhat competitive because Cyberse is like literally one or two cards away from becoming like actually relevant in the meta. But this is like a combination of support it's gotten throughout, say, all the structure and starter deck releases, all like say Flames of Destruction, all the other sets that came out. But let us get right into it. First, we start off with the new card, Cyberse White Hat. I mean, this guy is very useful. I mean, if you control two Cyberse monsters, you can special someone right from the hand. But he's not specific to Cyberse, so you can rock him in any like type-oriented deck. If you like to control two dragons, two anything, you can special summon right from the hand. And if he's used in a link material, say basically he nukes all your opponent's monsters for 1,000 attack, which is always super nice. I mean, drops your opponent's monsters down, but he's just good to get more bodies on board, get your link plays going. Now, I'm rocking 3 of also the new one, Widget Kid. That glare is crazy, so let's do this. I say Widget Kid, he is great because as soon as he's normal summoned or special summoned, basically you can instantly special summon, say, a Cyberse monster right from your hand into defense mode. So he is there to turbo out, say, Prompt Thorn, and then you contribute, say, him off, say, with Prompt Thorn to get, say, 3 normal monsters out, which he's just a good card to get, say, go into some of your combos and get some, say, more monsters on board and more materials for your links. Now, I'm rocking 1 D-Grade Buster. See, he's the BLS of the deck. Just banish 2 Cyberse monsters, special summon right from the hand, and then say his other effect is you can target 1 monster, say your opponent controls with attack higher than this card, and then banish it until the end phase. So basically, he's good to get rid of those problematic monsters that are too strong to beat over. But he's say 2,500, so he'll be beaten over pretty much say anything anyway, which is always nice. Next, we have Backup Secretary. Now this card is great because she instantly special summons from the hand if you control a Cyberse monster. So you can normal summon, say your Prompt Thorn, special summon her, say tribute her off with Prompt Thorn, and then get say your 3 Protrons to go into link plays with. Like, this is very a link oriented deck. Like, I know there's the ritual support that came out and then fusion support coming out in Fusion Soul, but so far this is just the ritual base version, not ritual, but the link base version of the deck. Next, we have 3 Balancer Lords. Basically, you pay 1,000. I say gives you an extra normal summon of a Cyberse monster this turn, which is great. I mean, you can do as much summoning as possible with this deck. Is great. The more summons you can get, the better. And then also, if this card is banished, so with D-Grade Buster, so he combos up with, say, D-Grade Buster really well. So if he's banished, you can special summon 1 level 4, a lower monster right from your hand. So basically, if he's in the graveyard, you can special summon off for D-Grade Buster. Then his effect will trigger to special summon something from the hand. So it's just more extenders to certain plays that are going into the board. Then we got Prompt Thorn. Prompt Thorn was great because, say 1 is a level 1, so if he's just dead in your hand, you can link him off for a Link Karibo or Link Spider. And then also, so you contribute 1 level 4 or lower Cyberse monster, and then you can switch someone up to that many, say normal Cyberse monsters from your deck whose total level equals the level of the tributed monster. So, which is great because you can tribute off like a Balancer Lord, and you can, say special summon, say these guys right here. You can summon up to your 3 Protrons. I rock 3 Protrons, and then also, oh, not Digitron, get out of there. Your 3 Protrons, and also your Digitron. There he is. So basically, these are your special summons off in Prompt Thorn, which is nice. Just more materials for your links on board, just to go into your more powerful link plays and actually get a board set up. And now we have Boot Stagger. Boot Stagger is another special summon. Say 1, she's a 2,300 beater. And then also, if a Cyberse monster is normal summon, she can special summon right from the hand. And then if this card does damage, it special summons a token out. So not only is it quick to come out, but also if it does damage, it generates more tokens, more monsters for your board to use for your link plays, which is, more monsters are better. Now we have your one-offs, 1 Dot Scaffer, because the ability in this graveyard is basically to combo off with D-Grade Buster, which is great. Basically, if this is sent to the graveyard, special summon it. If it's banished, special summon it. So it's something always recurring. There's always something bouncing back to your board. He floats back constantly. Then we have your one-off Link Inner Flyer. Basically, this is a special summon to one of your link zones, so you get just another monster on the board to special summon with, which is great. That will wrap it up for the monsters. Now we're going to go on your spell cards. Like, I've seen a bunch of variations on spells, but this is the one that it works out for me. I mean, if you want to make this deck different, you go ahead. But this is the variant that works for me. I love Signet Backdoor. This is a great searcher. And also, yeah, you banish one of your Cyberse monsters, but the fact is you can search off in it, and then also that monster you banish comes back, and then it can attack directly, I say, during your next standby phase, which is great. Which is great. So if you like, as they do that with one of your Cyberse Link monsters that are 2300 or higher, you can, as they do a direct attack for, I say, a good 2000 plus damage, which is great. Next, we have the next card that will probably be banned here soon. Not banned, but limited to one. We have the OP Scapegoat. Scapegoat is just, you know, it's a very versatile card. You can use it if you have nothing going for you and you need some fodder to take some hits. Or it's also an instant firewall or anything else, which is great. I mean, this card's busted. I mean, this card is definitely going to get hit to 2. And not only that we're rocking Scapegoat, we also have our one-time passcode. This is basically another token generator. You special summon one Cyberse, say, security token. I mean, it's a 2000, but it comes out in defense position, but it's just another token for you to use for your materials, which is great. I mean, the tokens, monsters, it don't matter. The more materials, the better for this deck. Now, I don't see no one using this, but I think this is a cool little interesting tech choice. I mean, if you don't want a Rocky, you can take it out and substitute something else for it. But I do love Signet Universe. It gives your Link monsters a little attack boost, about 300, but then also it can recycle cards from your graveyard. Like, you can send back monsters, say, once per turn, say, one monster from your, say, graveyard to your deck, and then reshuffle it back into your deck, which is great. So it brings back a bunch of cards that you might need later on, I'll say, which is great. So, say, not only gives your Link monsters a boost, but it also sends cards from your graveyard back to your deck. Next, we have spot removal. I mean, you can use Twin Twisters, Cyberse, say Cyclone, stuff like that. But I have 2 MSTs. I mean, standard generic. I mean, pop one in the back row, which is that's how it is. I mean, like you said, you can use Twin Twisters or let's say any other back row removal, which is let's say advised. But let's say 2 MSTs for me. And next, we're gonna go to the best card in the deck. Literally, is a Soul Charge. I mean, if you open with this, the boards that you'll make will be absolutely crazy, insane. I mean, it's nuts. And then we're going to also combo off with your Soul Charge with a Monster Reborn. I mean, it's off the ban list. Why not use it? And then, of course, for a little bit of draw power, we have Upstart Goblin to round off our spells. Now we're going to go to our 2 traps because, I mean, we're already doing a lot of Link summoning. So we have 2 Signet regressions. Basically, if you special summon a Link monster, so anywhere, so you special from back from the graveyard, or, say, Link summon it, so you can target 1 card on the field and then destroy it, and then you can draw as well, which is great. I mean, it's a once per turn, but it's just one of those say spot removals, and then also say a fact that is you can draw off in it as well. I mean, it's a good overall card. Now we're gonna go into your links. I mean, we're gonna start with your Link ones. I mean, you got your generic, you know, your Link Spider, and then also your Link Karibo. I mean, that's the reason why we bought the starter deck in the first place, is for this guy. But I mean, your standard Link 1 plays. No, nothing special there. Now for your Link 2, as we go into your Flame Administrator, say he's, so you go into a lot because he gives your Link monsters a huge boost, and plus he's able to come back from the graveyard due to the new Code Talker's effect, which is great to combo off with that ability. And then also we're rocking a Binary Sorceress for, for a Link 2, which is great. Her effects are great as well. And then we're going to round off with the Link 2 Nightmares, which is a Phoenix and a Cerberus. That rounds off the Link 2s. Now we're going to go into your Link 3s, which are basically almost all your Code Talk. Oh, no, actually, oh, wow, Link 2, Proxy Dragon 2. Proxy Dragon, throw it in as well. I mean, it's a generic Link monster. Now we're on our Link 2s. Yes, 3s. Decode Talker, I mean, some people don't, say, use him in the deck. I just keep him, him in here for, certain situations, maybe. Say he's just in here because he's just an overall good card. Then we have Tri-Gate Wizard. I mean, it's great. I mean, he can banish stuff and negate effects, and then banish those. Go to combo, put on. Then we have Code Talker and Code Talker, the other 2 talkers, which is great. And then we have the new guy, 2 Transcode Talkers, because he can recover basically any of your, Cyberse Link monsters back from the graveyard, back to the field to his own he points to. That glare is massive. Gotta fix that. But Transcode Talker is definitely a cool card to go into. I say a lot. Then we got your two Link Force. I mean, I got a Nightmare Griffin and a Beauregard Dragon. I mean, you can sub these out for a Firewall. You can put a Unicorn in for a Nightmare Griffin. I mean, it's all about preference. I mean, I'm still waiting on my Firewall, so I'm still waiting on him. But let's say for now, these is what I got in for now. I mean, like I said, this is just a deck profile to give you a base on what you can put in your own deck. I mean, this is something I want you to go to your like own station, do your own thing, make your own deck based off in certain things you see, and add your own twist to every deck that you see, basically. But this has been it. This is the Cyberse deck profile. Like for side decks, basically for a side deck, you have anything that counters the meta. Hand traps, say going second cards or going first cards. It's all about personal preference. I say to me, I don't illustrate side decks because, like I said, it's all about personal preference and what you think is the best to counteract the meta. I mean, anything that counteracts Gokis or Pendulum Magicians or Altergeist, anything like that is good to side out for this deck. But this has been it. I say hope you guys enjoyed the Cyberse say deck profile. I say if you liked it and so you want to see more deck profiles, just like the video, comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe. And also, let's see if you're having a good day. Let's see wherever and whenever you're watching this. Bye-bye.